What's up, mortals? Rev here. Today, as you can see by the title of the video, I am bringing you a deck profile that I have not featured on my channel since last year. Around this time last year, I took this deck to a regionals when the ABC structure deck came out. And I played 6-7 ABCs then, and the deck just did amazing against ABC. At that point, I was playing like an anti-ABC list. That's probably why I did so well. But anyways, that was a long time ago. I have not uploaded any Dark Magician content since then, because I really didn't want to play the deck. The deck was pretty slow. It wasn't very enjoyable just because it didn't really do anything. But now that we have a few new toys to play with, the deck just became that much more fun. So today I decided to show you what I am playing for right now. I'm playing 3 Dark Magicians. You still have to play 3 of them. You can't play any less. So you just have to go with those. I am playing 3 Apprentice Illusion Magician. She is the second main card of the deck. She helps a lot with consistency. Get a Dark Magician in the hand. We don't have to play Illusion Magic at any more copies than 1, or we don't have to play Summer's Art. So she is a very good addition to the deck. She's a body. She makes your Dark Magician big. It searches. One more to ask from this card. So good. And 3 rods for the places of cards. Again, you just have to play the 3 of these, in my opinion. For the 2 ofs, I am trying 2 Illusion Magicians. I am going back and forth between 1 and 2. You definitely do not need 2, but because I am playing Pot of Desires, if I banish the 1 copy, I'm going to be screwed a lot of the times, because this guy is one of the reasons why you can extend your place. And for the 1 last copies, 1 Maxi and 1 Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. The Magician of Prophecy is here because I am doing the Spellbook engine. And the Maxi is like, I don't really need to explain Maxi. So that's it for the monsters. Not that many. The deck doesn't rely on monsters. It relies on Dark Magician to do a lot of the work. So yeah, not that many. I guess you can play Ash and or Ogre if you want, but I decided not to play those. For the spells, I am playing 3 circles. One of the main spell cards of the deck. It does so much for the deck. It's the main reason why the deck is good, because once per turn banishing, it's pretty good. It's not face down, but it's still banishing nonetheless. 2 Pot of Dualities. We don't do as much special summon on our turn. All the special summoning happens on our opponent's turn, so I feel that 2 Pot of Duality is very good. I started with 3, but the deck was already 44, so I decided to just cut it to 2 and make it 42 instead. 2 Dark Magic Inheritance, probably my favorite spell card in the deck. Ever since this card came out or was announced, even when I was playing the deck a few months ago, or I mean about a year and so ago, I saw this card and I was like, wow, this card is actually really good. It fixes consistency. And because we don't have Upstart, this card is a little worse, but still we have so much spells in the deck. So many spells, my bad. So this card is actually really easy to resolve, and you will be setting out 1 game 2s and 3s. For the Spellbook engine, I played 2 Spellbook of Secrets, 2 Knowledge, no more. I wanted to do 3 Knowledge because everything the deck Spellcaster, but I found myself not drawing my monsters a lot of the times, so I just went with 2 and 2. And one of the main reasons why I like this engine here, it's because of Inheritance. If you resolve your Spellbook Secrets for Spellbook Knowledge for Rod, you can get this and search whatever you want. Basically, this is an Upstart, which is pretty good. I really enjoy this engine in the deck. Upstart, just the 1-off, we're allowed to spell. It's a 42 card deck, and Upstart, I know it's dumb, but you want to do a lot of your digging and hold Upstart as long as possible. Two Pot Desires for the last draw cards. I didn't want to do three. I don't really like three. I have never done three. I think two is a very good solid number, and I will keep doing that. So, in my opinion, Two Pot Desires perfect. Itemize, the power card of the deck. It is unsearchable, and that's why I am playing still Pot of Duality, because we don't do as much special summoning on our turn unless we are digging for an Itemize. And when Itemize resolved, you usually win the game. Very, very strong card. Dark Magic Attack, searchable heavy Harpy's Feather Duster, pretty strong. Two Cosmic Cyclones and one Illusion Magic. The Cosmic Cyclones are here for when we're going second and our opponent has a lot of back row. It simplifies our games. It simplifies our plays, because a lot of the times they will strike the rod, and hitting those solemn strikes and warnings is pretty good. Plus, against the Magician matchup, you need some sort of removal for the trap card. You'll lose like on the spot. And Illusion Magic, we only need the one since we already have Apprentice. But I still wanted to keep the one copy just because late games, adding Dark Magicians from the graveyard back to the hand is actually really strong. For the traps, I am playing two Eternal Souls. Don't really need to explain this card, as we all know what it does. It's really, really strong with the new fusion. There's some really cool interactions between it. I'm not playing three because we're digging so much, and we don't really want to have multiples of this, unlike Navigation. So I decided to go with 2 and 3 Navigations. Navigations is the card that lets you push hard. It's not even once per turn. Either of the effects aren't once per turn, so you can spam the board with Dark Magicians, which is crazy. This is definitely one of my favorite cards in the deck. Probably my favorite card in the deck, honestly. This card is so good, and it's actually pretty cool looking. So 3 of those. For the last cards of the deck, I am playing the Solemn Suite. I believe that a lot of rogue decks will be main decking these cards just because it helps you beat a lot of the meta decks. These cards are just too good. Like, what else do I have to say? That makes the deck 42, and I will go over it real quick again so you guys can see. Alright, I will go over the, my bad. I will go over the extra deck. I am playing 2 of the new fusion. This guy is pretty beefy. It protects your back row. I went to a tournament last night, and he did a lot of damage, even though I didn't summon him. I think I summoned him twice all tournament. Both times was great, but getting 2 out to mine is a pain. But you still have to play 2 just to just in case they beat over 1 and they banish the 1 somehow, and you have the second one. 1 Amulet Dragon comes up, very strong card, banishes all their spells or your spells, and it gets gigantic. I am playing 2 Stardust Dragon because yes, I'm not playing any tuners in the main deck, but I am citing double Starlight Road, and that came up in handy. It was amazing. So 2 Starlight, 2 Stardust for 2 Starlight Roads, 1 Norito. If you ever have 2 Illusion Magicians, you make this guy to protect your setups. Pretty underrated card. For the Ebon rank 7s, I am doing 2 Illusion Magicians and 1 High Magician. Illusion, it's more aggressive when Ebon is more defensive. Definitely Illusion is the better one out of the 2, but you still want to have this ratio in my opinion. You never really need any more High because you hardly ever make anything from the extra deck anyways. 1 Big Eye to take your opponent's monster when you're in a pinch. You can't really beat them by battle or destroy them. You just take him. Draco Sack because it's an option. Thunder Charger is an option when your opponent's playing defensively. You just summon that and start piercing. Flare Metal Dragon to go for a game. Very cool card, one of my favorites. And for the links, I play 1 Spider because we can abuse Circle a lot of the times if you only have 1 Dark Magician. And 1 Proxy Dragon to protect our setups if needed. You hardly summon anything from the extra deck. You do a lot of the work with the main deck, but you still want to have some extra deck. I believe that having a 15 card extra deck it's key. That's my take on Dark Magicians. I am so sorry that you have not seen any Dark Magician content from me in a long while. But I don't really like giving out my list or like spamming my videos like that. I like to test a deck and then bring it to you guys so you guys can have a well-tested deck and play it and do well with it. But again, I'm sorry for not uploading anything. You guys can check out the rest of my videos if you guys want to see more content from me. I will definitely be posting more now and then, more deck profiles, of course. I want to do some gameplay, but finding the time or the opponents to record, it's a problem. Just because a lot of my friends don't like being recorded, or nor I don't like bringing my camera around. But anyways, rambling. Just let me know what you think of the deck. If you have any suggestions, any questions, just post them down below and I'll answer as soon as possible. Check my channel for more videos. And thank you for staying tuned. I'm out. Peace.